They lied to you. They told you to work hard, stay in school, get good grades, find a safe job, and climb the corporate ladder like your life depends on it. They told you that being rich was for the lucky, the talented, or the corrupt. They convinced you that security was better than freedom, comfort was better than chaos, and they made you believe that wanting more was selfish. But here's the truth no one tells you. Getting rich is not about luck. It's not about talent. It's not about being born into the right family or shaking hands with the right people. Getting rich is about rewiring everything you've been taught to believe, because the path to wealth is not a straight line. It's a war inside your own mind. The poor chase money like it's running away from them. The rich attract it like a magnet because they think differently, speak differently, move differently. They know something most people don't. And it all begins with mindset. You want to be rich? Change the way you see the world. The average person sees risk and runs. The rich see risk and lean in. The average person sees failure and stops. The rich see failure and sharpen the blade. You think you need more money to get started, but what you really need is belief. Belief in yourself. Belief that you can do what 99% of people won't even try. Belief that you can build something from nothing. Belief that even if the whole world laughs, you'll keep walking, because you will be mocked. You will be doubted. You will be misunderstood. That's the price of building a life that doesn't make sense to most people. Clarity is your next weapon. The world is noisy. Everyone has an opinion. Everyone wants to pull you in 1,000 directions, but wealth doesn't come to the distracted. It comes to the focused, the ruthless, the clear. What do you want? Not what your parents want. Not what society expects. What do you want? Until you get clear on that, you will chase everything and catch nothing. You don't stumble into wealth, you create it. Intentionally, deliberately, with every breath, every hour, every decision. Clarity is the laser that cuts through the fog. And when you have that clarity, vision becomes the map. You have to see what doesn't exist yet. Hear the applause before anyone is clapping. Smell the ink of the contract before it's written. Because if you can't envision it, you can't build it. Every building was first a blueprint. Every fortune was once an idea. Every powerful life started as a dream someone refused to bury. Vision without action is fantasy. But vision with action? That's how empires are born. And behind every empire, there is one thing no one wants to talk about. Discipline. Not motivation. Not hype. Not viral videos or inspiration. Discipline. The boring, painful, unsexy work that no one sees. The 4 a.m. wake-ups. The silent battles. The sacrifices that feel like death. The days you show up when you'd rather disappear. Discipline is the bridge between your potential and your results. And the only way across is by walking it every damn day. Because action changes everything. Not thoughts, not plans, not dreams. Action. Most people are stuck in thought loops, paralysis by analysis. They want the perfect plan, the perfect time, the perfect moment. But perfection is the enemy of progress, and hesitation is the death of momentum. Move. Start messy. Start scared. Start with your hands shaking and your heart racing. Start with no audience, no applause, no money, no clue. But start, because money doesn't come to those who wait. It comes to those who act. And once you act, you start to see the truth. That wealth isn't a number, it's a mindset, a strategy, a relentless refusal to stay small. You want more? Be grateful for what you already have. Because gratitude isn't about being satisfied. It's about being present. You can't grow from a place of bitterness. You can't build from a place of scarcity. When you're grateful, you're powerful. Because you're not clinging. You're not desperate. You're ready. Gratitude unlocks abundance. It tells the universe, I see the blessings, I honor them, and I'm ready for more. But getting rich isn't a straight line. It's a storm. Markets crash. Ideas fail. People leave. Your best friend might betray you. Your product might flop. Your business might burn to the ground. This is where adaptability becomes your lifeline. Because if you want to survive, you have to evolve. The rich don't cry when the game changes. They change with it. They pivot, they retool, they reinvent again and again and again. They understand something most people don't. Success isn't permanent. Neither is failure. The only constant is change, and your ability to flow with it is the difference between staying broke and getting rich. But what about when it hurts? What about when life punches you in the gut and leaves you gasping? This is where resilience becomes your armor. You will fall, you will fail, you will question everything. You will think about quitting, but don't. Because resilience isn't about avoiding pain, it's about getting back up while you're still bleeding. It's about standing when your legs are shaking. It's about choosing to keep going when every voice in your head screams to stop. Resilience is earned in the fire, and the fire is where the wealthy are forged. And while you're burning, you better be learning. Because if you're not learning, you're dying. Every failure is feedback. Every mistake is a mirror. Every loss is a lesson. The rich are obsessed with growth. They read, they listen, they study. They don't pretend to know everything. They stay hungry, always, and you have to be the same. Hunger is your edge. Hunger will keep you alive when the plan falls apart. Hunger will drive you to outwork everyone in the room. Hunger will wake you up at dawn and keep you up past midnight. You want to be rich? Get hungry, stay hungry, and most of all, be honest. Honest with yourself about your effort, about your excuses, about your patterns. Stop saying you want it if you're not willing to bleed for it. Don't say you're grinding when you're scrolling. Don't say you're building when you're blaming. Rich isn't something you get, it's something you become. It's forged in your daily habits, in your mental toughness, in your obsession with improvement. The most honest advice about getting rich: there is no shortcut. There is no magic formula. There is no overnight success. There is only you, the real you, the version you haven't even met yet. The one who's willing to suffer, to sweat, to sacrifice, to stay the course while everyone else gives up. That version is inside you, waiting for you to stop doubting, waiting for you to stop pretending, waiting for you to rise. So rise, because getting rich is not the goal. Becoming the kind of person who can get rich, that's the real victory. And once you become that person, no one can ever take it away from you. And when you reach that place, where discipline is no longer punishment but power, where gratitude fuels your hunger, where failure becomes just another classroom, you'll understand something that changes everything. Money was never the goal. Freedom was. Not just financial freedom, but emotional freedom, mental freedom. The freedom to live life on your terms, to chase ideas that scare you, to build something that outlasts you. You weren't born to pay bills and die. You were born to create, to lead, to evolve. The world doesn't need more employees. It needs more leaders, more visionaries, more people brave enough to chase the fire in their chest. So light the match. Build what only you can build. Say what only you can say. Live how only you can live. Because wealth is not a destination, it's a decision, a daily choice to rise, to act, to believe. And that choice, it's yours, right now, forever.